Oh man, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Capital One is starting to validate people through the Social Security Administration when they apply for credit cards. This is a big deal because that means that if they do it, that means other banks are probably going to be following suit, and if they do, the CPN game is going to be going bye-bye. But don't worry, the Crusader is going to show you guys his method on how to build out a CPN from start to finish that still works to this day. Stay tuned. Okay, yes, you heard correct. Capital One is starting to ask for validation with the Social Security Administration. As you can see, this pop-up will come up when you're applying for a Capital One card, asking them to get permission to cross-reference you with the SSA so they can validate you, which pretty much means you're dead in the water. And it sucks because Capital One used to be one of the go-to places when people were trying to build a CPN. Capital One would be one of the first places people would go. I mean, there was a time where you could go add trade lines, boom, get the Capital One card right after the trade line post. I mean, it was nuts, but those days are now over. But fortunately for you guys, in this video, I'm going to show you all my products in my method as far as building out a CPN from start to finish, and it still works. For how much longer, I don't know. So if this is something that you're planning on doing, and you were thinking about, getting involved in it, now's the time, because as far as I'm concerned, CPNs are slowly but surely going to die out. I mean, there's too many people that are just doing this shit day in and day out that have worn it out to the point where they're now, plugging the loopholes. So here goes. If you're interested in doing it the Crusader way, and this way is a way that I have learned through trial and error. I didn't just grab someone else's method. I actually developed this myself through trial and error over years of experimenting, over years of doing this, dialed it in so I can tell you pretty much the fastest way to get this done. The first part of my method would be the CPN creation workshop. The CPN Creation Workshop costs $250. It's a 45-minute video workshop starring yours truly. It's the first workshop I ever did, and it shows you all the information you need in order to make a CPN, how to make the CPN number, how to tri-merge the CPN, how to get credit monitoring with the CPN number, all the way to the part where you're going to be adding authorized user trade lines to give it a credit score. Now, after the CPN Creation Workshop, if you'd like to continue on, you would need to get the Public Records Workshop. Now, my Public Records Workshop, that's really my masterpiece. I mean, that has information in there that I haven't ever seen anywhere else. It's pretty much the missing ingredient for a lot of people who have been struggling with CPNs. Like, I can't get approved for anything. Yeah, because your public records are jacked up. The Public Records Workshop shows you how to get all your information in public records like LexisNexis, SageStream. So then when you go to apply for things, it doesn't look all screwed up and it doesn't look fishy. It looks somewhat legit, so it doesn't just get kicked back. So with that bad boy, it's going to show you all the things you need to do, all the places you need to go, all the information you need to enter, and different strategies and methods on how to get your information into public records. So when you go and you apply for things, you actually have a shot at getting approved. Now, that workshop is 45 minutes as well. It's a video, and it's also $250. Now, those are the only two workshops I have. They go from nothing all the way to having a CPN that's ready to be built out as far as applying for things and actually building credit on it. Now, the next thing, this is super important. Now, this is my credit building timeline. This, if you believe it or not, is only $2. You just have to be in the Crusader crew in order to view it. It's $2. And you'll have access to this video, which shows I've created a timeline that's illustrated everything you need to know. It's a 2-year timeline showing you from day one all the way to at the end of 2 years where you're getting high limit credit cards, where you're getting cars, where you're getting all the good stuff. That timeline in itself, I think, is probably, believe it or not, is probably the most important and the most powerful of everything I have, because that shows you when to apply for stuff, what banks to use, when to ask for credit line increases. I mean, it shows you everything. So, I mean, if you guys don't take advantage of that while that's still working, hey, That's on you. So as far as getting access to that, like I said, all you got to do is join the Crusader crew. There's going to be links in the description in order to join the Crusader crew, and I'll leave a link to that video once you join, so you can click on it, watch it, and you'll know everything you need to know as far as building out your CPN. Now, as far as getting the 2 workshops, you need to go and contact me on Skype. I take Cash App and Bitcoin. Those are the only 2 methods of payment that I currently take right now. No, I don't take Venmo. No, I don't take PayPal. I don't like those. All right, just Cash App and Bitcoin. Really easy, easy peasy. You send me the money, I send you a link to the workshop, and you're off to the races. All right. Now, as far as people reaching out to me on Skype, reach out to me on Skype if you're going to get a workshop. Don't reach out to me on Skype if you have got a million questions and you don't ever plan on buying anything, because it's not fair to the people who actually bought stuff. You know, it's like if you buy a workshop from me, yeah, I'll answer a few questions if you have them after you've taken the workshop. But one thing that, it kind of, pisses me off is when people try to come in asking, oh, they try to get free stuff. It's like, dude, we've all got stories. We've all, I've heard them all. You know what I mean? If you want me to respect you and want me to help you out, support my channel, all right? Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of people have been great over the year. I mean, it's like I've probably helped hundreds of people build up CPNs. They've taken the workshop. I mean, they've been, holy shit, this changed my life and all that kind of good stuff. Those people rock. But it's just the other people who are just like, who come in and try to like just waste my time. It's just, I mean, I'm not going to answer you. So just so you know. And also, anybody who has questions as far as what's the workshop, what's in it, and all that kind of stuff, I'm just going to be sending a link to this video, because this video pretty much explains everything you need to know as far as what they are, video workshops. This is what they look like. You either want it or you don't, okay? With that being said, I got to get going. But before I do, the Crusader is going to be dropping a secret. Ooh, you guys know what that sound is. That sound means I'm going to be dropping a secret that's hidden in one of my videos. You see, the people who watch to the end, they get hooked up with free secrets, whereas the people who skip around and don't watch to the end of my videos, they never know about them. And this secret, I mean, I was debating on whether or not to give it out, because, I mean, it's a good one. It's how to add a different name onto your credit profile. Oh, I bet you guys are like, he's not going to tell us how to do that. You're damn right I am. How to add a different name onto your credit profile. Here goes. It involves 2 banks you can do this with. Synchrony and BBVA, that I've seen firsthand. What you need to do is you take a profile that's got a name, let's just say John Smith. Well, you want to change the name or add a different name. You want to put John Brown or any other name. It doesn't matter. So what you do is you go in and you add John Smith as an authorized user onto a Synchrony card. But here's the catch. When you go in and give the information for the authorized user to be added, you don't give them John Smith. You give them John Brown, but the same social and birth date. Well, the thing is with Synchrony is they like power post. So what's going to happen is they're going to take John Brown and they're going to put that on the credit profile. So now, boom, it's going to be on the credit profile as yet another name. So now, I mean, you guys can, I'm sure you guys can think of all sorts of, cool things that you can do with being able to add a different name. Like, I don't know, now that you got 2 names, you go in and say, oh no, my name's not John Smith, it's John Brown. And then if there's negative items attached to John Smith, they're going to be a hell of a lot easier to get removed, if you know what I mean. I can't believe I tell you guys this stuff. I really don't. Who's the best? All right? Who gives out the sauce? The Crusader does. I hope you guys enjoy this secret. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Crusader out.